I don't know. Stop. Let's talk about motivation. We've all seen the videos. I've done a few myself where the trainer gets inside a round pen, flicks a whip, and effortlessly the horse or mule starts trotting, walking, loping around the arena effortlessly. Bo and I have known each other for 13 years. We have been through a lot. We've been a lot of places together. We've learned and grown together. Haven't we, Bo? Uh, Bo makes it look really easy because we've been doing this for so long. I just look at him and he goes. I step out towards his eye and he stops. But what happens when you have a horse or mule, sorry, Bo, that's not so motivated, that's not so impressed by a whip or pressure? We're going to set loose the donkey. Oh, we're going to get a butt scratch first. Sure. Oh, good boy. Good. Oh, hi. Moving your head. Hopefully you get the idea that we ask Bo to go. He knows his job. Doesn't take a lot of effort to get this guy to go. So this here is Pio. He is the true definition of husband horse, babysitter horse. He'll take you out to see the sights and bring you home in one piece. Pio, that's P-I-O. He would rather just take life slowly and stroll through the woods, looking at every single leaf on the tree. This boy probably won't win you any races. He will walk, trot, canter. He's just the sweetest horse. But this guy's really tried my patience here in the round pen. Truth of the matter is, no matter how slow or out of shape any horse is, they will outrun me. Even in my prime, they could still outrun me. What I've got is my brain, and I've got to think of different ways to motivate them. And what I mean by that is when I send a horse like Pio out on the rail, this is a 60-foot round pen. He'll get far enough away where I have to run to even keep him trotting. 2 or 3 minutes in, I'm doubled over, seeing stars, and he knows it. He's smart enough to know if he gets far enough away, there's nothing I can do about it, other than coming after him with a bullwhip and removing his hide, which I'd rather not do because Pio's a really nice guy. And, well, I just think that'd be super counterproductive. So what I got to do is I got to reach in and figure out how to motivate this guy with pressure. And always, always when training, what's in it for the horse. Since I know sending him out on the rail is already a lost cause, I'm going to keep him on a 12-foot lead with a whip in hand. Every horse I train to respect the whip, not fear it, but respect it. The word desensitized, I think, is overused. I don't want them dead or desensitized. I want to keep him sensitive and aware and alive, especially horses like this. They can get dull and unmotivated. Oh goodness, I don't know out of the two extremes which one is harder to deal with, a hot horse or a super laid back one like this. These guys for sure are less frightening. He's not charging the fence or charging me or trying to run for his life. But when we get into training, moving his feet can be challenging. My dog bumped the round pen. So we need to tilt that, right, Pio? So we've established that Pio's not afraid of this whip, but he is aware of it and he does respect it. I'm going to go ahead and point to the left, ask him to move out. First and foremost, want to make sure I'm being clear. So one thing at a time, this is my cue. He doesn't seem totally sure of what I'm asking. As soon as he does anything in that direction, moving off in that direction, there we go. I'm going to release all cues. I released pressure, I drop my... Now, what I'm asking Pio to do is carry himself. As you can see, as soon as I relax, he relaxes. So he's going to learn right now on this 12-foot lead. When I ask, when I point, keep yourself going. This does not mean stop, Pio. This just means I'm not prodding you. I don't want to nag. Far too often, we get in a habit of babysitting them, nagging them. If I'm always chasing after him like this, well, yeah, I can keep him going. But soon I run out of gas and I just become a nag in his life. He's not learning self-motivation. So as soon as Pio trots, my hand, my whip, everything gets quiet. Now, as soon as I see him running out of steam and thinking about kicking back in his Barcalounger, right there, that's hardly a trot. He's just kind of sort of jogging a little bit. If he maintains a speed, I leave him alone. The ear, the eye, the stiff neck tells me he's not really with me. He's really not into this work. And that's okay. That's what we're here to get through. I'm going to step off to my left. Oh, ask for a hook. As soon as he stops and faces me, I throw that rope away. When I ask a horse to stop, I actually put slack in the line. I do not pull them into a stop unless they've already shot past me, like for example here. I'm going to send him off to the right. And if I were to ask him right here to stop, oh yeah, you heard that. I'm going to try to, if I said the STOP word here and he didn't, then I would pull. But again, self-carriage and self-motivation, I'm going to ask him, oh, I'm going to step out and he's going to do that on himself with slack in the line. What does this have to do with teaching a horse to lope in the round pen? Everything. It's attitude. I'm asking him to do something. If he doesn't, the pressure goes up. As soon as he goes to work, the pressure disappears. Already, he's got a little more energy and he's carrying himself. I'm having to use the whip less and he's traveling around better. This side seems to be a little softer. Yeah, good boy. Oh, good. Slack. I'm not kidding. This horse likes to stop. It's what he does the best. Well, I shouldn't say the best. It's one of the things he does very well. We need to get in shape. So I'm going to ask him to step off. He's asking, are you sure? I'd rather sit here and talk. I said, no, really, Pio, I need you to go out. So I'm going to use the whip. As soon as he moves off, I drop everything. I mean, not literally drop the rope, but slack. Oh. I'm going to send him off now to the left. There we go. Oh, right now he's giving me his eye. A little more outward focus this way. So I got to watch for those feet. Once he slows down, I put the pressure on, but once he speeds up, I take the pressure off. Now, here's where it gets challenging. I'm going to ask for a canter. And I warn everyone who comes out here, careful what you ask for. Because once I ask for it, I have to keep at it until I get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be even that pretty. Yeah, good boy. It just has to be present. He gave me about 4 steps right there in a lope. A lot of people might be thinking that's ridiculous. What are you going to do with that? Nothing right now except build on it. Pretty soon I'm going to have 8 steps, then 12, and then after that I might be able to put them out on the rail and send them out for a lap or 2. Everything in increments. Canter. He needs to pick it up. There. Now his reward as soon as he does that is he gets to come in, if he wants to, and chill, or just do nothing. A great reward is being left alone. The lick and chew, the head coming down. He's looking at me like, what the heck? Is that all you wanted? Yeah, that's all I wanted. I ran him, I loped him to the left because that was his softer side. He seemed to step off better that way. So setting him up for success. Being aware of whatever looks easiest, do it. And then if you want a challenge, well, once he successfully goes to the left, his easy side a few times, and if we feel that we're ready up to the challenge, if both of us have enough gas in the tank, canter, we're gonna work. There it is. And that's it. Well, aren't you just teaching him to take 4 or 5 strides and stopping? Yeah, if I kept doing this day after day, week after week, yeah, that's all I would get. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build on that 4 steps to 8 steps, like I already said. So Pio is not going to be able to just give me 4 steps and stop for very long. It's just for today, or maybe even this hour. If I see significant improvement in his attitude and movement, then we'll take it from there and add on. So I want him to feel successful and happy about those 4 steps. We're going to start and finish on his good side. Trot. Gotta get him. Canter. Canter. Right there. Keep him going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And stop. There we go. We just pushed it. No problem. No one's sweating profusely. No one's saying any bad word. He's a little more lively than he was in the beginning, and that's okay, because that's what we were trying to do, is get this old sofa to move his feet. Huh, Pio? No hard feelings. Oh, gonna come in for a cuddle? Oh, you're a good boy. Trot. Canter. Good boy. When you get a laid back, unmotivated horse like this, and he gives you his 4 strides of great effort in his mind, and then we work it up to 6 or 7 or 8 strides. And as people, we tend to get overly excited. Improvement is good, but try to keep yourself in check a little bit. When this horse has already gone from flat out refusing to lope without me passing out and seeing stars, to willingly giving me about half a lap here. I think we're up to 12, 15 lopes, strides in a lope. I'm going to stop there because what's going through his mind at this point, if I keep pushing, is, see, I told you. When I run around, I get tired, my legs hurt, my lungs hurt. What is this? It's stupid. I don't want to do it anymore. You push him out of his comfort zone, and rather than taking a moment or a long moment to acknowledge, he keeps getting pushed. He keeps getting pushed. What's in it for the horse? I would rather err on the side of overindulging a horse in rest and relaxation, recognizing those tries, even the smallest tries. I've ridden him enough that all the bells and whistles are there. It's just they've kind of gotten clouded over the years with giving people rides on a dude string most of his life. We're going to get this guy motivated and smiling and wanting to show up to work again, 2 or 3 strides at a time.